Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Woke 90s Kid and I'm here today with Oogie Boogie and we're going to be carving a pumpkin together. He's got his little pumpkin already, so he's going to be here helping me with the festivities and judging my pumpkin the whole time. We're going to attempt to carve this pumpkin. And so far, I've already cleaned it with sponge and dish soap. Make sure there's no dust or dirt on it. It just helps the pumpkins to last longer. And I've already got the top cut off. And I've got all my tools. I've got a bowl for the seeds, just in case I want to roast them later. I've got a double bag for pumpkin guts, and I've got all my spoons and knives there. I've got some Sharpies for drawing on the face, and I have gloves because I don't feel like getting pumpkin guts under my nails. It's just cleaner anyways. And don't be surprised when you're carving a pumpkin if you have a cat or a dog at home and they come over and are very excited about pumpkins, or licking them or anything like that, because it's more natural for dogs and cats to want to eat a pumpkin because they do. I didn't know that for the longest time, that my cat and dog would enjoy pumpkin paste, and they actually sell it at PetSmart. You can get it at PetSmart, and it's actually really good for them. Hi, puppy. What you staring at? Come here. You want to be in the video? Come here. Hi. Hi. We're carving a pumpkin. Hello. Hello. Yes. I'm making a mess in the kitchen. What am I doing? Don't eat the seeds. And yeah, don't let them, try not to let them lick or bite your raw pumpkin because it's not cooked. The pumpkin paste I'm talking about from PetSmart is like cooked and prepared for their consumption. Got some seeds already. This pumpkin, you never know what you're going to get when you pick your pumpkin out. Sometimes you're like, oh, I'll get a big pumpkin, so I get a bunch of seeds, and sometimes that doesn't happen. Like this year, I got like a really thick walled pumpkin, so I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't a lot of seeds. And I was gonna do like, because my house is Egyptian mummy themed, I was gonna do like the Eye of Ra, but I couldn't find any smaller white pumpkins to like put in for the eyeball. So I'm gonna go a different route. I saw a really cute picture on Instagram of like this vintage older pumpkin, and he's got like the perfect stem for like a long candle. I'll show the reference photo later in the video, so you guys know what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna use some acrylic white paint to paint on the stem and make it look like it's a smashed wick, make it look like a melted candle on top of his head. So I thought it was really cute. It reminded me of Cuphead and Mughead, kind of, if they were like a pumpkin. Cupheaded Mugman? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And I hope you guys can see it. I'm wearing my Spirit Halloween sweater, and I'm working at Spirit Halloween right now, and I really like it. I really like working there. It's a really fun environment. It's fun to work with people, helping them pick out costumes and makeup and accessories and stuff, and people who are just there to have like their decor for their house, because some people decorate all year like that in their house. So it's just the customer service part you wouldn't think would be fun, but it's actually fun to help people get together their stuff. And it's funny, sometimes I can't even go a lunch break. Like, we get 30 minutes for lunch, and sometimes the whole entire 30 minutes you just hear ah, because it's those rubber chickens, like, just constantly. So I find that hilarious. People are so attracted to that rubber chicken and squeezing it, so that's hilarious for me. And they have so many things to look at in the store. I've already bought a few things, like this sweater. I bought my husband a plague mask that he's been wanting to get for years. He just wanted to find the right one. What else did I buy? Oh yeah, I bought like those little, it's like a flashing ball that like rotates. I think you wear it around your neck, and it's for like when you're out trick-or-treating in the dark, it gives you some light. So I found that to be very like nostalgic toy, because I swear those things have been around forever. And they're really fun to have. And I bought one of those $2 donation rubber bracelets to wear while I'm at work for the children's hospital. Wow, this little clump right here has like a bunch of undeveloped seeds. Kind of cute, kind of cool. And there's like a lot of cool stuff at Spirit Halloween besides like the animatronics and the costumes. There's like things you can't get all year round. Even if like you're a fan of like, let's say an anime like Naruto or Demon Slayer, they'll have like random little things that you just can't get. Even if you go to a mall, they'll have like stuffed animals of the characters, or like shirts and stuff like that. Just like masks, things you can't even get like at a mall. You'd have to go to like Amazon probably, or a cosplay specific website. It's just like really, I would say hard to find items that you don't usually see. Like, one of my customers bought a Zabuza sword, which was really cool, from Naruto, and it's like, how often do you see that? The only thing I would say that I don't like about working at Spirit Halloween is, like, just watch out for kids swinging swords and battle axes and stuff. Literally, the other day when I was at work, my hands were full of like costumes and stuff for people, and I was just like trying to get back to the register, and I saw way too late with this kid was like swinging this big samurai sword, and he literally whacked me in the cheek. I almost got like poked with the sharper end in my eye, and the dad was like freaking out that his son hit me, and I was like, no, you're good, like, he's obviously a child, these things happen. But yeah, that's just one of the things that you just kind of gotta watch out for, is like flying objects, swords. And you know how like Spirit Halloween is like obviously for Halloween. I wish there was like a Spirit of Christmas store that's set up like Spirit Halloween. Like they would have reindeer animatronics and Santa and Mrs. Claus and like the elves and and other things for like animatronics or statues and stuff. And then you could have like Santa costumes and reindeer costumes and like little accessories and stuff like that. And like there could be gifts and home decor and like all kinds of goodies. There could be food. I just wish there was something like that. I know there was like these gift shops and stuff that'll sell you like really nice ornaments that you probably usually can't get, and like most of them are super fancy or they're glass and stuff. But it's like it could be more than that. It could be more than just ornaments. It could be like Spirit Halloween, except for Christmas. That would be like really nice. Even if they did like a store like that for other holidays like Easter and stuff like that, it would be really fun. Instead of having to wait just like once a year to go to Spirit Halloween, you can go to all these other holiday shops. And I know it may not be the same everywhere. People might have really nice shops for holidays and stuff like that, just not in my area. And you guys can comment and tell me if you do have any specialty shops that are like, you know, for holidays and stuff like that, like a Spirit Halloween. For like any holiday. And you guys can also comment and tell me if you're carving a pumpkin this year and what theme you went for. And you can most certainly, you can check out my other videos of me having the house all set up and decorated for Halloween. I have Halloween shopping videos, and I'm going to have like future videos of shopping around for Christmas stuff and decorating my house for Christmas and things like that. My channel's like a variety channel, so there's like video games I play. Harry Potter is gonna have a video game out pretty soon. So I've pre-ordered that. R.I.P. Hagrid. I heard he just died. So I was really sad about that. Still miss Snape and the original Dumbledore actor. But hey, at least we got these movies to remember them by. And you know those Weasley brothers, the twins? I heard that in real life they're not even twins. They met each other at the audition and saw that they looked alike. So I thought that was kind of funny. Alright, I'm probably going to clean out the rest of this pumpkin and not bore you guys by just watching me stick my hand in here and dig it out. And I'll be back when I've got it all cleaned up and I'm drawing the design on it and probably cutting it out. And we're back. Time to draw on the face, and I'm going to be using my Sharpies. I've got somewhat of a pattern all drawn out just for a reference of what I'm doing. I tried to measure out the eyes, make sure they're even. I think I'm going to start with the nose. I'm going to try not to draw too small, so I have to carve these parts out, so I don't want them too small. And I don't think my face is going to come out perfect, but it doesn't need to be perfect. You just got to do your best. Not everyone's a perfect artist. And if you make any mistakes, you could probably always wash it off or restart. Even if you have to use like some of the pumpkin guts for some reason really take off ink, and then you can just wipe it again. Alright, now it's time to paint. Got my pumpkin's face all carved out. Now it's time to paint the wick. You gonna stay there while I paint? Alright, hope I don't get no paint on you. As you can see, I have had to change my pants because I got pumpkin guts all over them. Hi. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Hi. Hello. You're okay. Why don't you go to your bed? Go to your bed. Go on. I don't want to get paint on you. Alright, so recently I've had to throw out all my paint, so I lost a lot of colors because paint just gets old and watery, and so I won't have any red and yellow for the flame, which would have looked really nice on the top of the stem, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So we're just gonna be painting the stem white. And maybe I'll put the black in there as like a little wick. Maybe I'll just do that instead. Go. Got my little paper easel. Let's see. I'll probably start with a bigger brush, just so that we get a lot of coverage. I didn't carve a pumpkin last year. I actually painted a pumpkin and I made it like a little cute little trailer home. That was my first time painting a pumpkin and not carving a pumpkin, which it was really fun. And it lasted a long time. And I can put a picture of that hopefully in the video too, to show you guys what I did, just as more inspiration if you guys are wanting to paint a pumpkin. This is probably the most basic pumpkin carving I've done like ever, because I always want to do something different than just like a jack-o'-lantern. But like I said, they didn't have any white pumpkins for me to shove an eyeball in the middle of this pumpkin, so I had to change my plans real quick. And like, I don't have the best tools like for carving out, or I probably would have done like pyramids or something else, or at least attempted to. I don't know how some of these people carve pumpkins so well, like for all the contests and stuff. Like these people are so talented. Like they can actually sculpt and make faces and stuff. I was never good at um, painting or sculpting with clay. I was just not good at it. My talents are basically just drawing, maybe a little painting, not much painting. And this acrylic paint is surprisingly doing a really good job, um, coverage wise on this pumpkin's stem. Hopefully it goes well on the pumpkin too, because I want some splatter from the candle melting effect. There we go. It's good enough. Probably go in there with a smaller brush and get all the details real quick. Oops, that might have been too much paint. I've also, I forget what the pumpkins are called, but it's like you carve a big square out and then you put things inside of it to be like a scene. Um, I've done that. I made like a little Starbucks coffee house with the little calico critters and put like a cat family in there and a big Starbucks cup that was coming out and pouring coffee into it. That one was probably like one of my favorite pumpkins. And then I did a similar styled one for a pumpkin contest, and it was Hades from Disney, and he was riding in the little boat in in the underworld, and I had his little dogs, the Sybaris, and I had some chains, and I actually used nails, and I actually like hammered in the nails into the top of the skull of the pumpkin, and I hung some chains that had skeleton heads on it, on the nails, so that was really fun, like being destructive and hammering in some nails into a pumpkin. All right, actually, I think I have to. Don't go far. No, don't touch a Sharpie. No, making a mess. I have to. Oh no, not my paintbrush. What a mess. I have to put that on there so I can see what I'm doing. Oh my god. Ow. Rotating. No, 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 no. Not on my rug. No paint on my rug, please. Good. All right. You guys can also leave me a comment. Tell me if you've ever been in a pumpkin carving contest, and if you won, what did you win? And what kind of pumpkin actually got you to win? My pumpkins were always different from everyone else's. Like I said, I put that Hades one in there and my Starbucks Kitties one in a pumpkin carving contest, and I put a lot of work into them. And it's just like all these other pumpkins always won. I never won. And they were always the same pumpkins that won every year. People were voting for like a pineapple pumpkin and like summer themed pumpkins, like SpongeBob stuff. And I guess it's just really popular to people. Even though it's not summer anymore, it's Halloween. You think those pumpkins would be spooky, not summer themed. And I think another really popular one that kept winning every single year was I Get It, Day of the Dead skulls, like the sugar skulls. They're popular. Those always won, but it's like I didn't want to do that just to win. And I always got like a few votes from people. Some people really liked my pumpkins. Oh, what was that? I heard some like glass shifting behind me. Please don't be anything scary. Not right now. I'm painting. I've already made a mess in the kitchen. I don't want any more of a mess to happen. Alright, now I'm going to paint over that nose that I messed up. Just make it look like some wax made it down this far. Alright, I think that's pretty decent. Now it's time to clean up my mess and let this pumpkin dry. And then I will show you guys the final results of everything. And I'll probably be filming at night just so that you guys can see it all lit up. Almost forgot the wick. Doesn't really look like a wick, but hey, I tried. Alright. There's that for now. We'll see it lit up later when it's all done drying. Alright, just wanted to show off my makeup real quick because I went through all the trouble of doing it. I don't usually ever do my makeup because like I have very sensitive skin and I'm really prone to like my eyes breaking out. I did some spider webs. It's my first time ever doing spider webs, so they may not be the best. I did some little bats over there, did my third eye, got the orange and yellow, got the moon over there with some bats.
Alright, so we have a chicken barbecue pizza, and it was on 425 for 12 minutes, and that was enough time to also cook the seeds I got out of my pumpkin. You can see they're lightly golden brown, so it was enough time at that temperature, and they're really good. So, like I said, my pumpkin didn't have too many seeds, but I'm glad I got enough for a snack at all. I could have got like one seed out of the whole pumpkin. I think that's happened to me before in my lifetime. Alright, so that's the end of our pumpkin carving video. I hope you all liked it. I hope you enjoyed the retro design. Um, I hope you could see the candle in it and everything. And I took some photos I'll probably be putting in the video as well. What do you think of the pumpkin?
Oh, I liked it.
You
I
liked
liked
it?
it.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Alright, everyone, so please leave a like, a comment, and if you want, you can subscribe. It would help my channel out. Alright, everyone, have a spooky October.